What's up, everybody? This is Tampa Neil coming here today. Epic B is joining his wife for her birthday, but big news has happened with the Bills today, so I figure I'd go live for a few minutes and just discuss what is going on. So here we go. Let's start the show.
Oh no! Our table! It's
Yeah. Yeah. Don Brown. Bills Mafia. Yeah. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You know the mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Shooting the bomb, mafia mine. Please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish, look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Deion Dawkins, Vincent Brown, we got Mitch. Gabe Davis told tapping to this. Who making anthems that slapping like this? Nobody getting the traction like this. You find us, we breaking the tables. We tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous. You see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them tables. We breaking them. The podcast breaking tables. You see us, we breaking them tables. Neil and Brian is breaking the tables. The mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us today. Like I said, this is going to be an abbreviated show. Just want to discuss and get everybody's opinion on what your thoughts on what just happened today. So, Von Miller has, our one of our guys on our team has been accused of a felony domestic violence, and this is probably one of the general manager's worst fears when it comes to a bye week because players scatter for about a week, and the biggest fear is getting one of those phone calls from an agent, something similar to this here. Usually it's a DUI or something stupid like that. But yeah, this is this is much bigger. So the Dallas Police Department issued a warrant this morning for his arrest for something that had stemmed it looks like just a couple of days ago. An argument that he had with his girlfriend that and I guess we say this is all allegedly. We don't on this show, we don't accuse anybody of anything. This is what I'm reading from the Dallas Fort Worth Police Department or the Dallas Police Department, not Fort Worth. But this is all allegedly. I don't know whether he did it. I wasn't there. None of that stuff. So I don't want to be ruining somebody's career like we saw happen with a player a couple of years ago. Don't want to see anything like that. I hope like hell that all this is all a bunch of bullshit and it is not real. But if it is, not good. That's for sure. So yeah, it looks like he and his girlfriend got into an argument over travel plans. This is just what the affidavit says, and they were arguing, and apparently he had pushed her, shoved her, stepped on her foot, and caused her to fall in a chair and allegedly choked her for about 3 to 5 seconds. So this, on paper, according to this affidavit, doesn't look good at all for Vaughn. I'm hoping like hell that this is inaccurate information, but let's just say it doesn't look good. So if you're in the comment stuff, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I did use a big word. I appreciate that, Walter. But yeah, I guess so. What does this mean for the Bills? In all reality, for this year, I don't think it means very much of anything because he hasn't really, let's face reality, hasn't done very much for the team this year. He's been, injured for the majority of it. and really kind of just hasn't been himself. It's an ACL injury, so I don't expect him to come back week 1, week 15, and be ready to play the next year. I expect this to be a full season, a 2-year injury, and don't expect him back. But this right here is a completely different obstacle, and it has a lot of team salary cap, all those type of things that, in a way, if Vaughn's not really himself to begin with on the field, could be beneficial for the Bills because there's ways that this can cause the Bills to be able to avoid his contract. And if that's the case, I'll tell you one thing, that's going to open up a hell of a lot of salary cap room for the Bills. Not that I'm saying this is a good thing, but you know, we let's call a spade a spade. He hasn't played very well this year, and and reality is the Bills really haven't needed him too because the defensive line has probably been one of the strongest points for the Bills all season. So him not playing is kind of, I guess, a good thing for the team. It's the team as a whole. So, um, yeah. So if that, something like that were to if something were to happen with him and he is unable to play for this year, they can, they'll probably end up suspending him for the season. And it's going to be up to the NFL and what Goodell wants to do going from there, I guess. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, you'll see something come out about it more. Because I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills just put him on the playing list, or Goodell might even put him on the commissioner's exempt list at this point. Now that means he still gets paid to not play, kind of like what's his name, Watson did for a full season, and time just kind of took that team's course. I don't see that playing out that long with Vaughn. I'm sure he doesn't want to see that go playing out that long. That's for sure. So let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna stand here for a few minutes. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I will try and answer them with the best of the knowledge that I am reading. Um, like I said, the salary cap is going to be a big thing you see over the next few days of, well, hey, well, we can just release him. In all reality, they can't just release him. If they release him, you're going to get a $32 million cap hit. We don't want that. Even if we waited till next year, you'd still get about a $17 million cap hit, where it's smarter if the Bills just kind of wait and see what happens before they just, really put themselves in such a crappy situation. Because if he does get a conviction, they can easily just void his warranty or void his contract. And if that happens, then the Bills can actually go after Von Miller for the balance due of his guaranteed money. And then the contract's basically gone, and that frees up about $25 million in cap space for next year. So there's a lot of moving parts on what happened today. I'm sure, as we've seen over the last like 15, 20 minutes, he has indeed turned himself in and had set a $5,000 bond to be released. So he probably already had that set up, walked in, did his printing picture, and paid that and got out, kind of thing. So I didn't expect anything different, I guess. Usually high profile celebrity, that type of stuff. So we shall see. But yeah, definitely something that definitely don't want to see that. He's one of the leaders of the team. Definitely don't want to see that happening with any Bills player. So yes, Mike, he did indeed turn himself in, and probably within the last hour. Turned himself in, paid his bond, and he's out basically. Sure, he got all of his first appearance stuff. I'm sure Bean has been on the phone with everybody and their brother. I'm sure Pagula's been on the phone with people being like, what's going on? What are we going to find out? when in all reality, they're not going to find anything out today. They found out what we all just found out. And if the one thing that I saw is accurate, hopefully it is not. There is indeed a video of it. So, but and this is one thing that's very accurate there, Gary. Um, People stay off social media about this. This is not gonna definitely not gonna help anybody's case because in this country we live in, we are innocent until proven guilty. So let's not make him automatically guilty. Hopefully Kelly's not. If he is, completely different story. Fry his ass for this because a lot of this allegedly is really bad. And he probably turned himself in this morning, just couldn't find a police station. Like he's, no, that was good. I think the one that you had on earlier was probably better. And I don't know if the police will find him because the Buffalo Bills defense have been looking for him too. So that was a good one earlier too. Um, yeah, I think that's really all that I got, unless people want to throw some more comments in. I heard that. I heard that from a source as well. It's a good it's a good source. So, well, I'm gonna leave it just as that. Everybody out there, make sure you wish Epic B's wife a happy birthday. Today's her birthday. That's why B did not make it on today, and why we weren't having a planned show for sure. But make sure you catch us next week. We will be on, I believe, next Thursday. We're gonna have um the guys from Kansas City on. So we'll talk a little bit of shit with them. And we're not going to be having a show on Monday. I will actually be in Dallas. So I'll try and get the inside while I'm there. So we'll see everybody next week. Make sure you check us out. And that's it. Have yourself a good evening, everybody. We'll talk to you. Tell everybody, tell your friends, tell your aunts, your uncles, your neighbors. Don't tell your attorneys. Remember that. Never. So see everybody. Be safe out there. Hopefully it's not real.